Hey there, welcome to Rusty's SudokuStore. Finish changing Twitch to reflect the fact that I'm playing Sudoku, not No Man's Sky. There we go. And let's have a look at the puzzle. I've loaded it up. We're playing a medium Sudoku puzzle number 191 from the Sudoku Store on BlueSky. The puzzle is part of their 1000 mediums level Sudoku puzzles that can be purchased from their from the Sudoku store on their Amazon or Etsy storefronts. There are links to those storefronts on their Sudoku or their Blue Sky profile, and feel free to let them know that you appreciate their providing these puzzles to play. All right, that'll be long enough for this. Let's check and see if I got all of this stuff right, or measured across, at least in a solvable solution. I do. So I saw this 7 goes there. Got a couple of possibilities here. Matter of fact, I'm going to start marking doubles, i.e. places where there are 2 possible solutions right off the bat. And do that for the numbers 1 on up at this point. Oh, solution. Well, nope, not for. All right. Double now, meaning that I 2 numbers that together say none of the others in that row can be that. There are 2's there that pointing. One person I know calls these pointing numbers. They're saying, hey, we own this row now. Anything you're trying to do with these numbers can't be done in this row anymore. Which is kind of an interesting way to look at it, I suppose. All right. Not a lot of options for 2's. 3 of them here. 3, 4, and so on. So move on to 4's. No possibility there. So we have to disambiguate anything. 5 possibilities there. 3 here. Solution there. 3 possibles here at this point. As we've got these 2 pointing, they're the only things that can be in those. That means these 2 are 4 possible 4's. That kind of doesn't change enough. Okay, 5. Got a pair of possible 5's here. Fortunately, I've got 5 potential 5's there. 3. Here's a pair. 4 in this square. And 4 in the squares. 6's. Oop, that's not a pair, that's more than a pair. Nope, don't have any doubles of 6s or easies to solve. Move on to 7s. We already went through and marked most of. Okay, let's go into 8s. Possibles there. Here we've got a pair possible. Pair here. A whole bunch of possibles there, etc. And 9s. So here we've got a pair of 9s. Three there, 3 up here. 6 there, 5 there, 5 here, 5. Not a lot of. Alright. Fortunately, that didn't disambiguate enough for me, I think. Although, get these two that are fully collapsed at this point. So, what else have we got? One already. Got these two 2s, 3, 4, 5. We've got 2 possible 6s now. That means this is a 9. Which means down here we get these 2 possibilities for 9. Get these 2 1s. Oh wait, that means I've got. Oh, this doesn't tell me what this will be, but it does. It may help. Let's see. I already know this can't be either a 7 or a 9, both from the pointing and from the fact we got the 9 and the 7 in the square already. 2, 6, and 8 are what we've got left here. Matter of fact, that looks like what we've got as option. 2, 6. All right. So 1's here. This becomes a 2. Disambiguates this up here as a 4, 8, 6, 2, making this into 8. It's also 1, leaving this one to be a 6, and this one up here becomes, well, some people call a full house, like we're missing a 2. All right, so here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of these 2 are going to be 6. Maybe this one as well. We'll flag that as a possible 6. I think it's not going to be, but we'll see. All right. Now we've got 2 possible 2s, not a 2. This one can no longer be 2. That means this one's going to be a 2. Let's see. 2, 3. Got 3 possible 4s. 5. Way too many possible 6s. 7s. Either of these can be an 8, 8, 8, 8, 9. Let's take a look over here. So we get the 1s and 2s here. One of these, these 2 will be 3 as a result. Got these 2 marked as possible probable 4s. Let's see. Do anything with 5s yet? Doesn't look like it. Also can't do anything with 9 yet. However, this is from 3, so this is not, is. All right. And that tells me that one of these two is to, nope, not that. These two has to be 3, 3 have to be 3, so it's going to be this one. And that means this one's going to be a 4. Disambiguated the 7 pair there. That's going to be a 7. Leaving these two now to be 7s. Means this is a 7, this is a 9. Pair 5s. One of these two will be 6. 7. These two is going to be 8. And it leaves one of those two to be 9, which this is a 9. And that makes this into a 7, disambiguating this 7, not a 7. Over here we got these two for 1, 2. These two, nope, this one is 5. And we've got a breakage. That's not going to be a 7. Well, this is probably 7. Back out to that level. The only way that becomes not a 7 is if I did something up here. So let's assume I did something wrong up there. And this is a 7. Nope. That is a 7. At least according to what we've got on the board at this time. Okay, so not a 7. Means these two are 7s. This one is a 7. This one, which makes this one a 7. 7. Okay. One of these two is going to be a 5. And one is going to be 1. Pair of 1s possible here. 2, 4. That's going to be a 5. Because this can't be, because we've got these two pointing to it. So that is going to be a 6. Means this one's going to be 8. This one's going to be 9, this one 1. This becomes a 5, not 5 here. And 5 here. Disambiguating down here, 5. This no longer possibly 1, so that becomes 1. Let's see. 5. So this one's going to be a 6. Disambiguating a 9. Oh, no, that's not a 6. So this has to be 6. Means that 1 is in the wrong. All right. I've gotten to the point where I've run into dead ends way too many times. So let's go through or use my normal technique. See if I can solve this in under 25 minutes at this point. Normal technique. Let's go mark all the possible ones. All the possible. All the ones. Two. All the fours. That's fives. Six. Oh, wait, no. Got sixes to filling down. Out. And okay. Sevens. 7, I believe. On to 8. Alright, it looks like it's going to be a 9. Do a quick survey. Yep. Since these two are going to be 1s and 2s. 4 is part of that. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 9. One of these will be a 9. These two are going to be 9. That's 3 possibilities here. Well, 4, 5, and 6 square. All right. Over here we've got, looks like 1, 6, and, or 6, 1, and 2 locked in. So go ahead and select those. Take your 2s there. 2. That's going to be a 2. That. That's not going to be a 2. So it is. Triple. Me. So one of these two is going to be a 2. This one is not. Clean up 6s. Things that will solve breaking things. That means this one's going to be 2. And let's see. Anything else? I've got a 7, 9 pair here now and an 8 pair. Not a 2 there. 2, 7, 8, 4, 7, 8, 4, 8, 6. 7, 1, 7, 9. 7 pair. Okay. It seems early to be running through my punt options, but let's give it a try. It's 4, 8, 6. Not a 4, 7, 4, 8, not 8. 7s makes this one into a 7, 9, 1, 8, 5, 7, 6. Nope. That introduces breaking. Let's go back to that first hunt we did. Was that. Move the 4 down. Comes a 6, 8, 6. Not a 6. 6, 2. Not a 2's been around for a while. 5, 6, 9, 4, 8, or 8, 9, not 9. 5, 7, 9, 7, 7, 8, 7, 8, 6, 9, 6. 8, 5, and 8, 5 visible to this one, so that's 9, 8, 5. 4, 6. Okay, that has break it. So that looks like not a 9 there. 9 here. Does that help? No. 2 possibles for 9. Right? And again, we're doing another punt level. That's not the solution there, so let's back out to that. And that was with this being 7, so I put 9 there instead. 6. Okay, 282. This is 4, 5, 8. Not breakage 2. At that point. All right. Hunted with both of these two being 7 or 9s. So let's head up here to one of our first pointers. Treat that as our starting point. That gets us in there. And that's not useful. Beyond that. So swap that. And that looks to be just as useful. So, which is not to say that they either won't lead to a solution, just that it's not heading me off in the direction of a solution. Ooh, heck up. Goes off. We got a 7-8. 7-8 here means this is a 1. So that into a 7. And this suggests that an earlier punt may no longer be viable. That into an 8, 7, 5, 6. Seven, pair of 5s. 1 in there. Triplet. Nine, 7. Okay, 5, 2, 8, 2, 8, 8, 5, 8, 5. 2, 8. Nope, not it. All right, I'm going to go back to that, to an earlier punt. Was 4, 6, 8 up at the top left or top right square. And take a look over. Do we have anything useful here? We've got the 7, 8, 7, 8, 5. 7, 6, 8, 6. I am blowing through that time that I had set. Am I not? All right, we'll live with it. Okay, this queue needed to go away a while ago, even earlier. Got it. Okay. Let's punt on ones down here. Go with 1 here, 1 here. Gets me a 7 there, 9, and 7 here. 7 there, there. Comes 8, 8. Comes 4, 6, 8, 7, 5, 9 there. 9 here. So not a 4 here or here. Comes a 4. Okay. Got a blockage on that 8, or with 5 on the other. So the one that we started this punt with is not correct. Do the other one. 7, 9. 8. 8 or 9. 8, 9, not 1. Then did play with that at one point. Get very far. Might need to play with it. 7, 5, 7, 7, 9 here. 1, 5, 1, 7 there. 6 here. 6, 6, 9, 6. I get stumped. I want to try putting this as a 9 because past solution had this as let's do that. 5, 6. And that's what would be there if that was. Okay, so 9 here. 9, not a 4, 6, 6, 5, 7, 5, 5, 8, 8, not an 8, 6, not a 6, 6, 6 here, 4 here, 7, 9, 1, loop. There we go. 6. So 4, 6, 8, 6, Not a 6 there. 6 there. Okay, A2, A2 means 4, 5, 8, 5. Not a 9, 5, 8, 2. Okay. Not good there either. Okay. I think the failure there relies on another number given. Broke up early. All right, that was the second 7-1 combination. There's one option down here that we tried. So we've got both 7 9s and the 1s down here, and the 4 8 6 combination up here. None of those are proving useful. 1 2 and the 4 5 here don't work either. However, we've backed a few things else off. So what happens if we do 5 here? Still break things here. 4. This off into that one. Change things here. 7, 4, 8, 5, and these 2. 8 here. 8 selection. Get breakage. Okay. All right. That breakage relied upon this being an 8. So let's make that into an 8. 7 there. 8 cleanups. 7 5 7 5 9. Much as I'd like that to be a triple that I could leverage, can't quite. And try. Go ahead and tag this as 7, 8, 1, 6, 5, 9, 6, 6, 4 here now. 8 over here. 6, 7, 4. 5, 6. Still A2, A2. That's on 6 now. 9, 6. 6. Nine times 7, 9. That becomes 7. 1, 5 here. 5 here. 8. That's broke. So this was relying upon this 8 down in the lower left corner being needing to be an 8. I think we just cleared that as requirement. Change that to a 9. 1, 7. 7 out of 7. 9. 6. 7. 7. 6. Here. 1. 1. 6. 8 or 9. 9. 5. 9. 7. 9. 4. 6. 8. 6. 4. Break it. And that break it. Been there for a little. So let's do 5 and 8. That turns this into 5. 6. Which gives me breakage here. That's a 7. Either both of these can break it on 4. All right. We're going to follow a different technique. Different fiddle starting. All right. All right. Start there. This is a 6 because this is a 6. This we proved is a 9 earlier because of the pair here. So yeah, this is 2. Clean up. Sixes. And the odd ones. Numerically, all ones are odd. That gets into some other characteristics of the number. a little bit of curiosity here. So if I make this into an 8, for this to be 7, 4 here, 6, 5 here, 9 here, 4, 9, 6, 5, 5, 7, 9, 8, 6, 2, 5, 9, one being 7, 6, 9, 7, 8, 6, 4, 6, 9, 5 here, 8, 1, 5, 2, 8. Okay, that is breakage. Okay, let's go back to that 8 that I put in. Turn that back, or turn that into 7. So not a 7 there. 1, 9, 8, 5. That becomes a 6, 8. This becomes a 4 again. This becomes a 1. 1. And we got 4 breakage. That gives us bank attempts on all 3 of the possibilities. 8 there. That's breakage. All right. I have assumption here that I've got these filled in properly. Do I? So we've got givens in here of a 1, 2, and a 3. These 3, 4 possibilities of 4s. This one is a 4 row. So these two can't be 4. 5 in this row, and in this row says the only places I can have 5s here are here, and those are givens. 6 here says that these 4 possibilities. 6. 7 here, here, and here, all givens. Say that these are the only 2 places of 7s. 8, the only given affecting the square, and all 4 of these have the possibility of 8 now. And the only 9 as a given says that these 4 would be 9, but we've already calculated this is a calculated 9, so we've got just those 3 9s. Keep running into breakage on these 2 spaces here from down here. All right. Go with this being a 9. That makes this into a 5. Here, 4, 5. So this can't be 4. Not a 9, 9. Because these 2 are the only places where I can 6, not a 6, not a 6. I mean, this is a 6, 6, 6, 6. That becomes a 6. 7, 8, 7, 1. That's 8. That becomes 7, 8, 6, 4. 1, 2, 5. That becomes 7. Here we've now got the 4, 6, 8, some big 9, 6, 6, there, there, there. 8282 says it's a 4, set of 5 and 8. 9 here, 5 here, 8 here. Okay, 4242 says this is 9. Nope. So does this being a 2, 8, 4. Breakage at 9 there. Okay. Go back up here and presume that this 9 that I placed is not place. The only other place, well, we've got 2 other places for 9, so let's go with this one. That into an 8, 1, 7, 5. Not a 1 or 9. 7 or 5. 7, 8 or 5. Not a 4, but that wouldn't have been a 4 in the first place. 6, 8, 4. That gives me breakage here. Okay. Back out to the square again and change up that line. 1. Makes that a 5. 6. 4, 8, 6. 7, 4, 8, and that gives me break. All right. That's everything working from the 9s. Let's, however, work from that being from this 9 and run through those again. So 9, 4, 6, 4, 6, 8, 5, 6. This is 5 in the row. So now these 2 6s, because these can't, because got that pair of 6s up here. 4s and 8s aren't going to yet. You end up dealing with them later. Let's see. Okay, let's clean up the lines. Cleaning up does not involve putting that fills. Okay, 4, 5, 4, 5 means a 4. So this becomes still possibly a 4. 4, 6, 4, 7, 8, 6, 6. So if this is going to be a 6, 1 here, not be a 6, that makes this into a 6. 6, 6, 6, that becomes 6. I don't do either. That introduces on a break it. Oh, does that 2, 2, 8, 2, 8 makes this a 4, a 4, 7, 7 pair makes this a 6. That becomes 4. 8. No breakage in the first column. 7, 5, 7, 8 here. 4, 6, 2, 8, 6, 7, 5, 1, 5, 1, so 7, 9 here. Here or here. This up a little bit. And this may be solvable. See here. All right. Got an 8, 1, 8, 5, 1, 5. Oh, got a 5 here. 8, 5, 1, 5, 8, 2. That breakage. This 8 here says that this can't be it. And that combination there provides breakage if I put that as a 5.